Right guys, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 16. Hope yous are all doing well. So, we've got to go... Oh, I was going to say we've got to go find those enemies that was on the map, but we can't. We've got to go here first apparently. So we'll get this out of the way and then we'll go find those enemies, those notorious marks.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Right. Oh, nice. We got new obelisk. Hawk's Cry Cliff.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
I was going to say, is it going to let me sprint or... Nope, it's forcing me off.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Let's find out, shall we? What's this merchant
You're
got?
a long way from home, aren't you?
Oh, just a
I suppose
song
we'll
thing.
be seeing you again.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Right, that's 1 out of 2. So, talk to the villagers. Oh, here's another one.
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I'm going to take a guess
But
and
we
say
need to
yes,
find
they are,
out.
Jill.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps. I hope you don't mind, but I'm sort of speeding up the
This pass will take us through
dialogue a
the mountains.
little, because the
And
pauses
directly
in
into
between the
path of
sentences are just way too
whoever or
long for my
whatever
liking.
lurks here.
I'm not cutting any dialogue, I'm just, when they get to the end of their sentence, I'm just skipping it to the next
Ever since the apothecary,
line of
we've seen
dialogue.
more and more of these echoes.
Fallen Hunter,
What do
literally.
you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
All yours, Toro. This one.
Nice. Fallen Bug. Nice. Well, there's some black shields over there. Well, they're not in the way.
We're not alone.
Oh, nice. Oh, more black shields down here.
More of my mother's men.
Ogle, kill! Over here!
Nice try.
I love that some of the combat in this is so smooth. Nice. Right, across that bridge, but we'll go and grab whatever this is that's shiny. Oh! Oh, get ambushed by spiders. We'll try that again.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Don't piss me off.
I'll show you a true shield to Rosaria.
Some of these abilities we got off Sid are unreal, like. Makes us feel like Thor.
Fire and flame! This one!
Nice. 40 XP for that, not bad.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
All right. Is that? I'm wondering, you know, if that bridge over there is the way back to where Martha's Rest is. You know, where we couldn't get over before. It'd be pretty cool if we could lower that down and get back over there. R2 to open the bloody doors and then into a cutscene.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Oh, nice, a new
Can't leave them
obelisk.
here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Just having a look, see if there's a... Oh, a chest here. Demon Tamer's Sash. I said it right that time. I mispronounced it the other time. Right, so we're going... Oh, we're going all the way down there. Oh, these are open again now. Right, so I tell you what we will do then. We'll go and look for these notorious marks. So I've got them wrote down in my notepad. The first one's in Sandbreck, which is this area. And then it was North Reach. There we go. And it's somewhere in Clairview. So that's this area, but it's not telling us where. So we'll go to this fast travel point and we'll run around, get on Ambrosia and see if we can find it.
Keep them pilchers nice and chill.
Look at this place.
I'm hoping I'll be able to see it in the distance somewhere. If we just run about. Oh, grab that. Chocobos. Oh, what's that? Am I still... Yeah, I'm still in Clairview. That's got to be it, hasn't it? I've never seen an enemy like that before. Oh yeah, this is it. Aruna. Rank C, 7750. 10 renown. Alright, let's go. Oh shit!
This isn't going to be easy.
Get him.
Right, we need to get us staggered. Excuse me. Oh, move out the way! Oh, come on, I was supposed to dodge that. Come on, we nearly got us staggered. There it is. I think Torkel staggered her, actually. Right, come on, let's get some hits in while she's down. Nice. Move! Nice. Come on, we nearly staggered her again. There it is. Yes. Notorious Mark slain. Let's go. 350 XP as well. Nice.
Rest well. I know I will.
Right, that's that one done. So the next one, wait till I find it on my pad, is in Rosaria and in Eastpool, and it is in the Broken Hilt, which is this area. So if we go here, right, and then is it this way? Yeah. Right, same plan again. I'm just going to see if I can spot it in the distance. That's not it, that's them things that are friendly. So it can't, it's not that way. So it must be up this little side path, I'm guessing. Past the scarecrows. Spider, no, that's not it. Well, looks like we've got to take these out first. Oh, crap, I missed it without attack completely. And again. Nice. Right, maybe further along. I shouldn't have used my abilities, really, should I? Never mind. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's got to be it. That's a big dragon. Yep. Belphegor. Oh, this is a rank B as well. I think the other two that I've fought have been rank C, so this one's going to be a bit harder, I'm guessing. I'm hoping we're strong enough to beat it. Just need to get him shattered. Come on, good start. Heal me, Torgal. Nice. There's him shattered once. I staggered. Why did I say shattered?
Nice try.
Come on, we're doing. Oh, I've just realised how low my health is. Caution. Oh shit, shit, caution. Come on, we need to stagger him again. What I haven't done is used me this, which I should have been using. Come on, we nearly got him.
Nice try.
There it is. Get in. 700. Now he was tougher, and obviously
there aren't any more of
deserving of that rank B. Right, back to the main objective, which is, so we need to start here. I can't use Ambrosia yet. Right, so I think we're going through these gates and then just following the path along. For Port Isolde. Isolde? Something like that.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. No, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Yeah!
I'm so happy to have got a mount. Oh, it's forcing me off
from here.
Oh well, help us get up the hill.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just
In honour of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us
passage to the provincial capital.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You'll find no succor to the south, Charles.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde.
Ambrosia won't help me here. This is no time to ride.
No, but now it is. Alright.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Right, let's go. That's right, crabs, run away. The silken strand, whatever that is, that's inaccessible.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Potion, nice. I needed that. I'm gonna grab whatever this is here as well, quickly. Sharp fang. Anything here?
Right.
No, leave me alone, please.
That's the main gate.
Oh, it might not let me get this in.
Like
Oh, nice, another obelisk. I knew that'd happen. Can't open it in combat.
All yours, Torgal.
Nice. Right. We got a new obelisk as well, which is good. 10 sharp fangs.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for everything!
Fuck off! Find the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. And I have a sneaky feeling that it's gonna be...
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Not abandoned.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oh, wait, is this that way it was inaccessible when we first ran down the hill? I think it is. So we're actually going in here now, then. This is such a pointless mechanic to press R2 to open the doors. To hold it, should I say.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
You just knew that was going to happen, didn't you? Nice little 6 collateral. Nice. That was nice and swift. 60 XP. I must be close to leveling up again now, surely.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Sorry we battered the shite out of your men.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Speak with Wade, we just did.
What is it you require?
Desert Rose. Oh, he's selling
I will be
crafting
here
materials.
should you need aught else.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Alright, let's go. Black or white? Party members. Clive will often be joined by various companions. Depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay. Cool. Party makeup has changed. Oh, it just means we've added a member.
The Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
It doesn't let you run when there's like a dialogue. It's weird. Oh, is it going to make me get off again? Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, this is back where we were originally, where they were guarding the gate.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Well, I'm going to get off now. I'm going to have to.
You deserve a rest.
Right, let's go.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come, die along with your flame.
For Azaria! For Azaria!
Alright, bitch actors, let's go.
Your petty revolution ends here.
Take that mage out.
On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell!
Here comes more.
Reinforcements from the
Oh, they've got a dragon. The wyvern. Imperial War Wyvern. Gotta stagger it.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Here we go. Oh, nice, took it out already.
Yes.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Who's this whopper? We actually fought a knight similar to this one earlier in the game. Well, a lot earlier, actually. Gotta get him staggered. There it is.
This way.
Sir Wade!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
No, you don't. Nice. There's him finished. Get on. Nice, 210 XP. That's got to be another level up. Nice. Level 27. Let's go. And a bunch of craft material.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Nice. Quest complete. Black or white. Another 250 XP and all straight off the bat. Getting plenty of gil up as well.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh, nice. Burnt blade. Seal obtained.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Phew. I was absolutely sweating it again after another marathon of cutscenes there. I didn't know how long that was going to go on for. Right, we need to go back to the hideaway. Fingers crossed, everybody, that there's no more cutscenes. Oh, please don't be any cutscene. Oh, yes, we're good. Right, next chapter. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make...
I'm to go to Vivian. Right, hang on, there's someone at the reading table. Let's go there. Go there and we'll finish in Clive's chambers.
Headlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
It's funny we're ending here again. Right, an apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. A flame none brighter. I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus. Certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and I'm proud to stand alongside you once again. Nice. All quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs barred like slum curs. Neither wants to make the first move. Almost as if they both realise what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay a wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. Cheers, Gav. Right, guys, we'll leave it there for now. It's about perfect timing. We'll pick up that side quest that's just in front of us here and all. Oh, there's one here as well. I will do that next part. So thank you so much for watching. As always, everyone. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, I'd really appreciate it. And I hope wherever you all are, you're having a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.